Kayla Nicole, the ex-girlfriend of Travis Kelce, seems to be taking the high road as she hinted in a recent post that she doesn't compare herself to other women. This comes after Taylor Swift seemingly made a reference to her in a new song. As the singer and the NFL star prepare for their upcoming nuptials, some internet users have accused Nicole of mentioning her past relationship with Kelce to stay relevant. However, Kayla Nicole has previously suggested that she isn't bitter about Travis Kelce's relationship with Taylor Swift, seeing it as a compliment. Kelce's former girlfriend appears to be ignoring the buzz around her as she took to Instagram on Friday to express her maturity and self-assurance. This was just hours after her ex's fiancée, Taylor Swift, released her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, with many speculating that one of the tracks might be a jab at Nicole. Unfazed, Nicole shared adorable photos from a dinner she attended, hosted by Hollywood Confidential in Los Angeles. She wore a brown silk dress with a halter neckline and styled her hair in a curly bob. "What an honor to share a table with some of the most iconic girlfriends of all time," Nicole wrote in her post's caption. "Women whose art has been a mirror and a reminder of what's possible at every stage of my womanhood." She continued, "Thank you at Hollywood Confidential for creating space to celebrate visibility, sisterhood, and storytelling in its truest form. And a very special thank you to the honoree of the evening, at Marabrook Akil. Your gift has given generations a language and a lens." In another Instagram post, the 33-year-old podcast host seemed to respond to the discussions by reposting a reel featuring model Eva Marcille from an old scene of America's Next Top Model. In the clip, Tyra Banks asked Marcille how she compares herself to other girls. Marcille replied, "I don't compare myself to other girls, I'm Eva, I'm no comparison to anyone else." Nicole also shared a meme that reads, "And when God gives you ball, referencing a popular phrase about seizing opportunities. Nicole and Kelce had an on-again, off-again relationship for over 5 years before reportedly splitting in 2022. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end has since moved on with Taylor Swift and is engaged to be married soon. The host of the Pre-Game with Kayla Nicole podcast has been accused of bringing up her past relationship with Kelce in interviews for attention. However, she addressed these reports, saying, "Life handed me lemons and I made a lemon martini out of it, and that upsets people." Although Swift has not confirmed if Opalite was actually aimed at Nicole, several fans noticed lines that seemed to reference Nicole's past with Kelce. One line suggests that Nicole was with Kelce for attention, especially as a video of him complaining about her being on her phone too much recently resurfaced. After Swift and Kelce announced their engagement in August, Nicole dismissed questions about her feelings on the news. She later told People magazine that the biggest lesson she learned in 2025 was that the opinions of others are only as big as you make them. She added, "So if I don't allow it to affect me, it simply won't. You know what I mean, sometimes on social media, we think that it's the whole world, and it's really not." Despite the situation, she expressed that she's not bitter about her ex moving on with Swift. On her podcast, she said she sees it as a compliment. During an episode of Nicole's show, a listener sought advice on getting over an ex while acknowledging that their former partner's new girlfriend is attractive. Nicole replied, "I think as women, something we struggle with is admitting that the new girl might be great, and there's no problem in admitting that." She compared it to losing a playoff basketball game to a team that wins the championship. "If you're gonna lose, I want to lose to the best team now," she continued. Nicole explained, "It's so much worse if the guy you loved and dated for so long goes and dates someone who isn't impressive. Now you look foolish, he looks foolish, we all look foolish." She concluded by saying it's better if your ex moves on and does well.